just took a buggy ride up from the Universal Studios area to the Harry P. Leu Botanical Gardens. I think they might just call it the Leu Gardens. But man, you can hear the birds chirping. I just pulled in the entrance, real nice entrance here. I'm going to drive through, see if there's a parking lot up ahead here. Maybe just take a lap around and kind of show some video of that. And then go in. Yesterday would have been a free day, just so you know, if you ever come here. On the first Mondays of the month, they open it up for free. But today's Tuesday, April 8th. It's about 2:50 p.m. I think they're open till 6 o'clock. I'm going to stay a little bit, walk through, check it all out. Never been here. A friend just said, hey, next time I'm down, I want to go check out this botanical garden. So I said, well, I'll go scout it out. So here I am. Here we go. Let's do it. I want to hear that songbird one more time. He's going to town, isn't he? All right, here we go. I apologize for any wind noise. I got the phone down behind the windshield. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. But maybe I'll just take a lap around. Maybe you can see over my shoulder what this is all about, what it looks like. You know, we'll get inside and take a walk. I'm sure there's paths. Parking lot's not too big. It was easy. It took about a half hour to get over here from Universal Studios area. It's about 15 miles from there. Kind of north and just a little bit east of, it looked like downtown when I came. I came on surface streets. You know, I can take the buggy on the freeway, but you know, it's a lot of wind noise and you get battered around. People are flying by you. I just took surface streets and took it easy. Hey, I'll drive the buggy any day going 30 miles an hour. I love it. This must be the main entrance right here. Let's see if I can squeeze by. Up into that parking lot. Maybe I missed something. Let's go back this way and see. Oh yeah. Right by it. Bus drop off, pickup. Parking's wide open today. I'll take this off and show you what I'm looking at. That's the first tree I just parked under. Look at that thing. Wow. All right. I guess we're gonna go back towards that house or that building, check in, and then just wander around. I don't know if you can see it, but way through the trees over there, it's like a planetarium. Wonder if that's a museum over there or what. Interesting. Okay, let's go check it out. Before I even walked in, here's a bird of paradise. This was always one of my favorite flowers I used to see California and Hawaii, but it only takes a little touch right here for a hummingbird or an insect, I guess, to land on that. And if I just touch that barely, look at that, it opens up and gives all the nectar. Just, it's all hidden, closed up, sealed up. You just land on that and feast away. Look at that, I love it. Nature, it's amazing. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna become a member today. I'll probably just buy a daily pass this time. But there's the hours, 9 to 6, late night on Thursdays. Members get in an hour early, 8 to 9. Nice. The last entry is 1 hour before closing at 5 o'clock. Good to know. All right, let's go check it out. Just bought my ticket, $15 to walk through. Got a little map. They gave me a little origami page I could fold up and make into something later. I guess outside there's origami artwork on display. So here we go. And the other part of the story is 1961 is when the gardens, I guess, were given from the family to the city of Orlando. But before that, the house and the family lived here from the 1800s. So families lived here, and finally, I guess, a family donated it, I'm assuming, to Orlando, and now it's a Botanical Gardens of Orlando. But real nice little cafe over here inside the entryway. And let's see what we can see if I walk through this way. Restrooms. I think you can even have a wedding here or rent it out for different events. That's probably what this back room down here is. Ballroom. Looks like it goes right out. Overlooks a, well, no one in here. Let's check it out. Overlooks a lake. Look at that. Oh yeah. That's nice. There's some houses over there with docks on them. Little patio out here. All right, let's go see what the gardens look like. See if I can get my bearings a little bit here. I parked right over here, and then I walked in the front entrance of the visitor center, and I just walked back to that ballroom that overlooked Lake Rowena. And now I've just stepped out on this little path and stopped for a second before I head over here. I can already see a piece of origami artwork on display right over there. I'm gonna go check that out. But yeah, again, here's the map. And they said I already missed the, oh, here's the house right here. I missed the tour of the house, but you can walk around it and check it, I guess. But boy, how many acres is this? It's got to say somewhere. Well, if I come across it, I'll let you know. This is going to be a fun little walking tour here. Here we go. So right there is where I parked the buggy. And I just walked into this main visitor center and then walked right out here. And here we go. But right off the bat, look at this branch. Imagine the weight that tree is holding 4 foot above the ground. Look at that. And they don't even brace it with anything. I don't know if you've ever seen the tree over in Maui. Lahaina, where it burned, but the tree, they saved the tree. It didn't get all the way destroyed, and it's coming back, but I believe they've got props holding it up just to take some of the weight off of that. But that's awesome. Look at that. Look at this little piece of origami. A paper boat. Man, when's the last time you made a paper boat origami? Been a few years for me. Huh, that's really neat. I like it. Got some oars going up through it, holding it up. That's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at this bird down there. Look at his feathers blowing in the breeze. Look at these trunks. This is swollen timber bamboo. I don't think I've ever seen bamboo that looks like that. There it is right there. It's shedding. I don't know if those are seeds or what those are coming off on that tree. Got a nice little water feature here. Bubbling brook. Oh, I'll tell you this while I'm walking. As I walked in and paid, I asked the lady at the front desk, I said, how was yesterday for the free day? And she said, you missed the crowds. I said, how many? She said 3,000 people came through the gardens yesterday on free day. How about that? Man, that's nice. Hope they left a little donation. It's always nice when you get in free to leave a donation. I bet this is nice too at night. Little solar power lights light up the bridge. It's kind of fun to come here and get some ideas for the house. Some of the plants I might like to plant. Look at these guys. Wow. Just so you know, that is a Little John dwarf bottle brush. That's what those are. And I can see why someone named them that. That's the Bon Jovi Bridge. Interesting. I don't know if those have been cut off or if they're growing up out of the water, to tell you the truth. Wow, look at the vines on that. They just keep going. Wow. Love hearing those birds. Banyan tree. These are always fun. Look at this thing. All the trunks that come down and root into the ground. Wow. Another piece of origami artwork. Pegasus. Look at that. That must be the house too behind there. Get a little peek of that underneath. 2014. Beautiful. They've got a butterfly garden, idea garden, the Leu house, and the rose garden coming up. Oh, little birdhouse. It's got its canoe underneath there. This one's called Folding Plains. Look at that. That's really neat. I don't know which way to go to get to the house. I want to go check it out. Floss silk tree, but look at this trunk. Can you imagine wanting to climb that tree? And it doesn't stop. It doesn't want anybody climbing it. Look at that. Look at those sharp points. Huh. What a defense, huh? Look at that. It's amazing. We go. A little story about the birdhouse up here, but over here it talks about that silk tree covered in sharp prickles that deter animals from climbing it. The flowers are a striking pink. A similar species has white flowers. Here's a plaque on the Leu house right here. 1888, has been placed on the National Register of Historical Places. Closed right now. Just missed a tour. Last tour was at 12:30. No cell phones, beverages, wheelchairs, or flash photography. All right. Wow. Cool old doorbell, all painted over. This would have been fun to walk through, maybe next time. Remember to get here a little early. Man, this porch is screaming for a porch swing hanging from that ceiling. I bet back in the day it had one. This tree is massive. Look down at the bottom of the trunk growing out of it. Huh. Wow. That's a great picture right there. If you're a lover of bamboo, check this out. Wow. This is amazing. I can't even get it all in the frame for you. Look at that. Wow. They don't even have it like strapped or anything. It's just growing out like that. Now, let's go see what this says. I've been trying to stay on the trails, but I guess you'd... Oh, here you go. Do not write, scratch, or etch on the bamboo canes. Well, some people didn't get the message. A lot of little lizards running around. Wow. I mean, it is so dense you can't even see through it. Here's a little reference. Started in the Welcome Center. Came up. Worked my way around here. Got shut down at that path that wasn't open. Let's see, oh no. Came by the Leu house and then saw that big bamboo tree right there. I'm up here right next to the circle where the horses are. Gonna check out this rose garden, work my way back around and finish up. Yeah, I've been here a half hour and I've already got up to here, you know, checking out some paths. So maybe another half hour of this and we'll be back. Look at all the bees grabbing their pollen. This says Mary Jane's Rose Garden in memory of Mary Jane Leu, wife of Harry. This origami is called Seed Sower and Seed. Look at that squirrel. Huh. That's awesome. I was wondering why they call it the Seed Sower and Seed. I didn't see the seed until I walked over this way. And there it is. He lost his acorn. He's looking right at it too. Citrus workers. Look at these guys. Got his knife out. Look at, he's even got a little friend on his hand. Got a nice hat on. Butterflies over here. Butterfly basking rock. Cold-blooded insects, they must absorb heat from their surroundings. A basking rock can help them with the process. Oh, there's a monarch in there. Look at that. I don't want to scare him. There he goes. See if he'll land. Here's the back side of the Leu house. Homesteaded this property in 1858. Continued on the other side. Wow, there's a big story here. I guess you can pause it if you want to read it. Experience a bit of old Florida. love this. It's the Leu House birdhouse. Look at that. Birdhouse form. Full form. I've got to admit, I never knew, I've never thought about it, what Florida means. In Spanish, La Florida, place of flowers. So they've just shortened La Florida to Florida. Never thought about it, never knew that. Place of flowers, and boy, it sure is. This looks like maybe a little trellis where you could have a reception in the little room in there. They're cleaning it out. But under the gazebo here, it's nice. Walks out to a nice yard out there. The name of this origami is Who Saw Who? Did the mouse see the crow, or did the crow see the mouse? Maybe that's a hawk. A raptor and the mouse. Well, that was fun. I spent a little over an hour walking the paths in there. My watch, I started a little workout just so I could see how far it was. The watch shows that it was 1.2 miles that I walked. What else? 73 degrees out right now. Humidity was 61%. April 8th. So, yeah, this was $15 to do. Check out the gardens and to just walk through at your own pace. There was a tour, I didn't take it, I missed it, that would have got you into the family house in the middle of the gardens. This is where I went in first, that's the welcome center. The garden house is in the middle of the whole property. And this was a really nice thing for the family to do, to give it to Orlando and let them have all this acreage. And to keep it. It's amazing to walk through there. But again, half hour, 25, 30 minutes up from Universal Studios, so probably north and a little bit east of Orlando. I took surface streets. I probably could have got here faster, but I got the buggy, so I didn't want to get out there and blast it down the freeway. But $15, like I said, free on the first Monday of the month. And the lady at the front desk said yesterday they had 3,000 people here. I should have asked what a normal day has. Airplanes going over. When I was in there just now, it felt like maybe 50 people in there with me. Saw the same people a lot, so maybe it wasn't even 50. But nobody in there. A lot of photographers having their tripods, big telephoto lenses and stuff. But beautiful place to walk through, take a lot of photos of plants and birds. They got the origami sculpture exhibit going, throughout the gardens. You can stop and read about the artists that put those up. Every plant in there has got a little tag next to it telling you what it is. So if you're into plants and vegetation, boy, this is the place to come and check out and take photographs. But yeah, I would say you could easily spend an hour, maybe 2 hours here. Depends on how fast you walk. If you're with somebody, I was solo, so I was able to cruise through pretty fast. But yeah, check it out. I give it a thumbs up. The Harry P. Leu Gardens in Orlando.